1 and 2. I started 1-0. Just thought things would be different here in Fanatics Fest. Coin flip 1-0. I win 2 cents. All right, guys, day number 2 here in New York City for Fanatics Fest. A lot of stuff to do today, expecting a full day of buying and selling. We've got a presentation later on the Hobby Hall main stage with our friend Jay over at Mojo. So I'm excited for that, but just excited to see what this show has in store. Again, this is unlike anything we've really ever been to with the experiential sports stuff. Again, the walkout to the WWE, the 40-yard dash, and then you walk through all of that and you get to Tops and the old PWCC, the Fanatics Collect booth, and then you walk into a huge card show. So this is just really unlike anything we've been to. So really don't really know what to expect today other than we're going to go into it with an open mind and hopefully it is a lot of fun. So let's head over to the Javits Center and see what day 2 at Fanatics Fest has in store. Hey, what's up?
I watch all your YouTube videos.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I have something.
Okay.
But I have a lot of stuff. I got 2 boxes in my bag.
How much is the Goldie?
The Goldie? I haven't checked in a while. It was around like 80 to 90 bucks. About 60, 55. Oh, yeah, you're a Patriots fan.
How much is it?
20 bucks. That? I haven't looked up comps. I pulled that myself.
All right, see if you can find that. I want to know what you want on that. There's one at 140 August 1st. So they've come down a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it looks like the last 3 are 88, 88, and 86, so pretty close to that.
So believe me, I'm more than reasonable.
So what do you want on those 3?
I'm guessing with that being 88, you'd want to be around like, what, 70, 65?
Yeah, probably pretty close to that range.
Yeah.
What about like 150?
150 for the 3?
Yeah.
So that would be...
I think that basically puts that at like 70, like 60s, 130, and then 20 on that.
Anything.
Appreciate that.
What's going on,
hey,
bro?
How are you?
If you're interested, are you buying?
Oh, look, yeah, sure.
Dude, yeah, if you want to check it out.
Do you know what that's worth?
Maybe a couple $100. I don't know. Hollow and Wolf.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
I see them
oh my gosh. Yeah. Thank you. Holy cow. Oh, that's great. Thank you. What do you want on those 2?
I do like 160.
That's fine. I'll take it. Thank you.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah. Thank you again.
Take care.
Shout out to my guy Luke. Came all the way from the UK. Hooking it up for the PC. I mean, some really, really cool stuff. Julian Sayin, Caleb Downs, and the guy, the starter, we got to meet in Cleveland at the National, Will Howard. Man, Luke, real MVP. Hey, what's up? Hey, how are you?
Good.
How much is that? What's not a lot?
Like under 40.
How much are those?
I bought that one yesterday, 50.
Okay.
And that one's around 60, I think.
How much is that?
It's like 40.
All right, what do you want on these?
Do 130.
You said 130? I'll pay you 140.
140?
Yeah, I think 140 is fair.
Cool.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Ryan, I know you're busy. I appreciate your time.
Yes.
Saw your post yesterday.
Okay, which one?
Got something you want to see.
Okay. Oh, wow, yeah. I actually saw this at the National.
Okay, and why did you buy it?
I think it's a little expensive.
What did the guy want for it at the National?
$1,500.
Correct, I did not pay that.
Yes, you paid less?
I paid less,
But
way less.
What's way less?
I paid a 3-digit number.
That's a good number?
Yes.
That's a good number.
Yes.
So what do you want for it?
Well, in a perfect world, a 4-digit number.
Yeah. I want to pay a 3-digit number.
Well, I mean, you can pay a 3-digit number that's almost a 4-digit number.
Okay, how close to a 4-digit number?
Like $9.99.
That's a little too close. I want to pay like 8.
I paid more than 8.
You paid more than 8.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I want to be at on it. I mean, what do you want for it? 1,000? Is that your number?
Yeah.
Yeah. Closer to 9.
Can we do 950, 975 coin flip?
How about 9 or 1,000 coin flip?
I'll do 950, 1,000.
Not. I want to be closer to 9. So to flip for it, it's got to be closer to. It's got to be.
See, my thing with flips is I gotta be okay with either number.
Okay, so like 925, 975.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
All right. We're gonna let it hit.
925, 975. Should we go floor or table?
Table.
Table. All right.
You call it.
I'll call it. Tails. Victory. I don't even know that.
1 and 2. I started 1 and 0. Just thought things would be different here in Fanatics Fest. Coin flip 1-0. 0 and 2 cents. Okay. I like this. I ripped a few of these. I like this stuff. But what do you want for this? Maybe I can help you with some money. How much do you want for that one?
Do you have any actually Sixers cards?
Any what?
Sixers.
Sixers. I don't think so. We don't do as much basketball. We do a little bit more football.
Oh, football.
Could I give you some money and maybe you could buy a Sixers card?
I got an idea because I have a football idol. I am an absolutely huge fan of Patrick Mahomes.
That's a good guy to be a fan of.
Do you have any cards of his?
I don't know if I have anything to trade that's going to be on equal value of that.
Not to worry, I brought slabs.
Wander, okay. Sangan, okay. What else we got? Balmoro, Auto 10, okay. More Wander, probably can't use as much Wander. Ben Simmons, okay. Is these your only slabs at the moment? Okay. I don't have any Mahomes that I think are going to be close enough. I think they're a little bit pricier. I would be willing to buy that, but I probably can't use those. I can give you more than that's worth. Maybe you can find something else on the floor. But I don't know if I'll be able to, I don't know if I have anything to trade.
That's a very kind offer. Does that sound like a good offer?
Yep.
Okay, what do you want for this?
That would probably be about $2.
How about,
Maybe a couple cents.
how about 20?
20?
That's very generous.
How about $20?
Okay.
Does that work?
What do you say?
Okay, I got you. Let me get you some money. All right, I'll trade you. Cool? Buy something good, okay? Hopefully you can find him a Mahomes card. How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Good. How much is the Bosa?
Like 40, 50, not much.
All right, what do you want on that?
40.
I like that. Works for me. Yeah. Thank you, boys. What's up?
Nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Got some stuff. I think I messaged you on one of them.
Okay. What do you want on these two?
This one was at 2. I have it on eBay for like $250. I have like 20 watches on it. This one I'm at $275.
Any better on the pair?
What were you thinking?
I'm a little off, so I guess I would just see what kind of rim you had. Yeah, I'm probably off the most on that. I want to be closer to like 160, so like closer to 360.
I'll do 160 here. You get to 230 on this.
So you're at like 390.
Yeah, because I know the horizontal comps are like.
What about 220, 160? That's 380.
225.
That's fine. I won't lose it over 5. Hey, good, how are you? Two. What do you want on that?
I sold the other 25s. We're doing like 60 to 70. So I probably valued around 90-ish. So I mean, ask about 75.
Okay. How much is that?
I saw last day it was 245 on bid, something like that. I was trying to get as close to 2 as possible.
What would you do on those?
Get to 275.
I would pay like 250.
I'll do 250 for it.
I'll take them at
I don't want to
250.
lose that much. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Cool. Yeah, thank you again.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. Hey,
Hi, I'm Daniel. Nice to meet you.
I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you.
I have a card that I think you might like.
Okay.
Instead.
Do you have any idea what you want for it?
So that at 20, the vertical one did 100 across now.
Yeah.
So where would you want to be on?
I think we bought a few of those a bit less.
Yeah.
Let me look real quick. Yeah, there's one up for 90 or best offer.
Yeah.
The last one at bids did $63.
Okay. You'd be at 50?
50's fine. Yeah.
Here, I'll throw these in too.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, there you go.
Can you just sign a sticker for us?
Sure. Sure thing. Definitely a good start to day 2. I feel like there's way more people here already. Yesterday you could definitely see across the room more. It was busy, but it wasn't crazy. It's a lot crazier today. I mean, there was already a line early on. I mean, it's 11:30 now, so definitely a busy 90 minutes to start day 2 at Fanatics Fest. Good. How are you? I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you. What do you want on those?
220 for both.
What about 2?
2. What do you want to do?
I respect it.
dude.
Thank you. What's up? Good, how are you?
How's it been, good?
Yeah. What do you want for it?
So the last one did 1,000, but I think that's kind of low.
Yeah, the problem is with this set is there's like a bunch of different variations. Yeah.
I don't know.
You said 1,000?
It's like one sale.
I mean, what's your best on it? No better than 1,000.
I want it
That's fine. I'll take it. Comps are just kind of all over the place, but again, something about buying Yankees 101s here in New York. About an OBJ 101. Just a bunch of different New York 101s this weekend. What's up? Nice to meet you.
So it's mostly baseball, but it's like kind of higher end.
Okay.
I drew out one card that I'm trying to sell lately, and it is this one.
That's a monster. It's a big card. What do you want on that?
Like 250.
What do you want on that?
Let's say 60.
All right, what do you want on those three?
320.
3.
3.
Yeah. Cool. 3.
Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. Good luck.
I will see you later.
Thank you. Hey, what's up?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
See if you have any interest in that. Only one graded.
Very interesting card. What do you want for it?
I wanted 100, but I'm open offers on it. Last two raw were 66 and 99. That's the only one graded.
Yeah, I would probably pass it 100. Just closer to raw, like 70 bucks. Sure, I'll take it. Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe.
You too. That's not a card. I mean, what a very interesting card. Korean war-worn uniform and memorabilia of Willie Mays from 2001 Topps Heritage. Very unique card. Hey, what's up? What would you take on these two? What about 175?
We got 180.
That's fine. Thank you. Hey, how are you?
Content.
Thank you.
Love watching, man.
Ryan,
I got some stuff. Not sure if you're interested in.
how much is that?
Sandberg. Looking for 65, and then Cole Young looking for 100.
Last one did $59.
All right, what do you want me at?
50 bucks.
Cool, man.
Thank
Nice
you.
to deal with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, well, we did a deal. They asked to be off camera, so totally respect that. But just bought these two cards. Paid a good amount. I think this is probably the most expensive deal of the day for two big-time Brianna Stewart rookie autos. That's a big-time addition today. Both of these from 2016. Yeah, 2016 on-card autos. Not a bad start to day 2 here. Hey, how are you?
This is my first ever.
First ever? Very cool. What do you want on that? 550? Let me look. What do you want on it?
That one like 500.
Yeah, like a Favre 101 like letter did 325. I mean, any room on either one of them. Closer to the comp on the letter, like 3. Well, what do you want on that?
What would you offer on this one?
I mean, the last two comps raw were 415 and 435. What about like 720? It's like 420 and 3. It's basically like right around the last two raw comps. Does that work? Cool. Cool? Appreciate the deal.
How's it going, man?
Hey, good. How are
Nice
you?
to meet you.
You too.
I have a bunch of random stuff for sale. The price is just basically what I value, but if it's something you like, I'm sure we can figure something out.
Cool. What's the value on that?
The last one, somebody hit a buy it now last night for $825.
Oh
The
my.
two before did 6.
Yeah, see, I thought they were 600.
I would do 5. I would take 5.
Maybe those.
Okay.
It's more so like this,
Okay.
then these, and I'm gonna check on this.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'd want to be at 1150 on the lot.
11?
That's fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, what's up? How are you?
Looking all over for you.
Perfect.
And you know, I got these for you first. I know you got me into cars.
Oh, let's go. Thank you.
I
I appreciate you. All right, what do you want on those two?
got 25
What about 30? Okay. I'll take those. Thank you. Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. What do you want on that?
I just paid 150 on it.
What do you want on that?
I just paid 30 on it.
on those?
2.
Works for me. Yeah, I'm good with that. Yeah, that guy gets it.
Hey, come on, are you Team Mojo or Team Ryan? Let's hear it. Oh my God.
Oh, excited to be here. Jay and I have both had our fair share of negotiations over the years, so we'll talk a little bit more about that, what that looks like, and then we'll do a deal. We'll let you guys know. We'll let you guys vote on who wins that deal here. My guy's got the Jets jersey on. He's got the home field advantage, but it sounds like the crowd might be with us, so we're excited for that. But excited to share the stage with you, Jay.
To share the stage. You guys, we're going to be talking a little bit. We're going to be giving away some free stuff. Who likes free stuff here? All right, we got some Topps Chrome UFC. We got some Star Wars. What do you guys want, Star Wars or UFC? UFC or Star Wars? Hey, who likes flag?
Here you go. Star Wars. Star Wars. Star Wars. My guy Jay is bringing the energy today.
You guys, we have plenty of giveaways. Let's give it up for the hobby. You guys are excited, I can tell. Why don't you give some beginner tips to some newer people in the hobby? What are 3 things that you zone in on when you're about to do a deal?
Yeah, I think some of the first things we look at when we look at a deal are, a couple things. I think one of the biggest things is demand versus rarity, right? Rarity being how easy is it for me to find that card out on the show floor? I mean, there's a lot of tables here, a lot of dealers from all over the country, right? So how easy is it for me to find that item out on the show floor, right? Like, there's a lot of stuff here, and if it's not super common, that definitely draws some, intrigue. And then the demand, right? Paul Skeens, Livy Doe was just here, right? Like, and Jake Paul. So, like, again, it's going to be a lot of demand. Like, Paul Skeens stuff sells, Victor, Caitlin Clark, a lot of those names. So, how much demand that person has. And then it's going to be card grading, right? You've heard from PSA, you've heard from CGC. They've both been on this stage talking about it. Grading's a big part of the hobby. Is there upside with grading a card? I know that will come into play in our trade, right? So is there the upside there with the ability to grade? And then the data, right? What do the sales show? What do the trends show? There's a lot of great technology in this industry now. What is a player's market? What does the sport look like? That particular card, that set. What does the data tell us about that card? So those are a couple things I keep in mind when entering into a deal.
Hey, let me say something real quick. The best thing about Ryan and I is we value our relationships. We value our relationship more than any transaction. And he and I have been able to do a couple deals. But along the way, you guys are going to meet a lot of friends here. Be friendly, right? Talk about that for a second.
Yeah, I think that's an important piece of this, right? Is nobody wants to deal with a stick in the mud, and you get more with sugar than you do with salt. So going into a deal with an open mind, just being friendly, it's harder to negotiate if you have no line of communication, you have no relationship. It's just if there's no communication there, it's harder to kind of transact, and it just becomes too transactional. And I think that's that's missed in a lot of deals. So I think that friendliness and building that rapport matters. All right, so we need some young collectors to help us get this trade done. All right, we need help. All right, I gotta go with this gentleman right here, Cleveland. We love that. All right, come on up.
I need some help.
What's your name?
Jacob.
Jacob. All right, I got you.
All right, you want to do it?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do it.
All right.
That's a deal. Ladies and gentlemen, we just got it done.
There it is.
There it is.
Thank you for the deal.
All right, this is the swap. Let's tell them about the swap.
All right, so a couple things to stand out for us on this. Like Jacob and I mentioned, the ability to potentially grade something like this makes this exciting, right? This is still sealed. That obviously, a lot of people look for that. When you saw the card still sealed directly from redemption, hasn't been touched. So we like the upside of this card still being in there, and then we're all on a top receiver in the class, the guy in the class. And then Drake May. Football's about to start. Patriots obviously have a lot of history with quarterbacks. One of them was walking around this show. We like the upside of those, so we feel that's what intrigued us about that trade. It was a lot of fun. Shout out to Jay for keeping the energy, man. My guy's full of energy. It's I'm not an extremely extroverted person in large crowds. Figure it out, but Jay, man, my guy's he's got it. He's got to figure it out. So it was fun to share the stage with him, and he brought the energy. So shout out to Jay. What you got? Is that what you want for it?
Yeah, but I can go lower.
What's lower?
Like 100.
I'll give you 100. Yeah. Cool? My guy. Let's do it. Yeah, I'll leave most of the talking to Jimmy. He's the professional here. But yeah, my name is Ryan, Card Collects 2 Online, and I've been very fortunate to spend many of these trade nights across almost a decade now with Jimmy. And like Jimmy said, this started after spending time at the National many years ago, walking out and just seeing a lot of like trading on tables and floors and a lot of that stuff. And it turned into an idea in North Carolina, sitting in the basement with Jimmy, talking trading cards, talking about like how can we bring the people we talk with every day online into one place at the National where we can all meet up and just trade cards. And like Jimmy said, it's not about arguing or who has the best collection. It's about getting in this the same room, everybody being equal, and trading cards and experiencing that together. So it's again, it's been fun, and shout out to everybody for coming out. And hopefully we're gonna walk around here in a little bit and watch some trades happen. We'll rip some boxes and make some trades ourselves.
And that's the thing, type of trades we do at trade night. A lot of people set out on their tables, still on the floor even because it gets so busy. Yeah. But I'm thinking, what is Rye like? A lot of people at the trade night set out all this stuff. Yeah. And you walk by and you look at it and say, oh, I'm down for that. Let's get into the comps and all that. But for tonight, I knew this is my guy. And I wanted to bring something I know he'd like. These two.
From Ohio State. Okay.
Well, I don't think those are quite equal. I mean, I had one Kentucky card on me. My guy Jimmy. I mean, big Tyrese Maxey guy. Loves Kentucky. I mean, you couldn't tell. This is Jimmy. Jimmy loves Kentucky. So we've got a 5/5 Tyrese Maxey Black Gold Prism. So I'm gonna get that to Jimmy. I'm gonna have to probably give him something a little extra for that one. That one's a little sweet. I think these are probably a little bit closer here. Again, like Jimmy said, Jimmy and I, what I don't think a lot of people know is our first interaction was actually a trade many years ago, about 10 years ago. Yes. It was for a Julius Randle auto. This is like early days of Instagram. This is like 2014, like right when this card came out.
But y'all been in the game for a long time.
A while.
Oh, thank you. Oh, let's go.
Hey,
Justin
Tucker. Hey, cracked ice.
Let's go.
Hey, appreciate you, bro.
Wow.
Let's go.
See, that's the beauty of trade night. That's the kind of stuff that happens.
Best kicker in the league out of 23 auto? That's crazy.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
As a business owner in this industry,
Yeah.
what does this show say for you moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, I think this really talks about the future of the hobby is experiential, right? I think that's what I take away from this is your average card show with 40 tables and in the same room doesn't really evolve a lot. That might still happen, but that's a thing of the past. The card shows of the future are very experiential. There'll be a lot of brands on display. It'll be a lot of partnerships and collaborations. They're going to be very different going forward. So I think the show scene will continue to evolve, and you'll have dealers like this. But I think this and that is, the stage, the octagon, that kind of stuff. That the experiential part is a big piece of the future. All right, guys, that is a wrap on day 2 here in New York for Fanatics Fest. We were actually going to end the show picking up a pretty big card afterwards, but unfortunately that wasn't able to happen. The person we were buying it from actually had plans, so it just didn't work out, but that will be coming in an upcoming video here, so stay tuned for that. A really cool card, something I really wanted to buy on this trip, but again, just didn't work out, but still ended up getting to go to the best pizza place in the city, John's of Bleecker. We got to go there, A+ as always, and then just been hanging out. So overall, a really good day. I felt like it was way busier today than it was yesterday, so felt pretty good about that. Got a lot of cool stuff. Got to do a little trade night type event during the show at the end with my my good friend Jimmy, Kentucky basketball cards and their team, and they got to share the stage with Jay Mojo. So a really fun day here. Again, this is unlike anything we've ever been to, with the experiential stuff and the card show all mixed in one. Ripping packs with, destroying, and watching Jake Paul and Libby Dunn and Michael Rubin walk around the show floor and buy cards. The Gronk, Brady, it's surreal. It's just really it's so different. So excited to see what tomorrow has in store. We fly out early tomorrow, so tomorrow is going to be a relatively short day. I would imagine it's 4 or 5 hours at the show, not super long. So excited to see what the last day has in store tomorrow. But for now, guys, that is all I got. Peace, guys.